Welcome to Bella's Bargains, where everything is from the Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1, people. $1. This is Effingham. My cow, he co-hosts with me sometimes. Hope you'll stick around and consider subscribing. You guys will know this one. Sing with me. Super high though. I'm not gonna get some notes. There's a sad sort of clanging from the clock in the hall, and the bells in the steeple too. And up in the nursery an absurd little bird is popping out to say cuckoo.
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
Regretfully they tell us, but firmly they compel us to say goodbye to you. So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, good night. I hate to go and leave this pretty sight. Breakdancing at its best. So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, adieu, adieu, adieu to you and you and you. So long, farewell, au revoir, Wiedersehen. I'd like to stay and taste my first champagne. Yes?
No.
Going to anyway. So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye. I leave and heave a sigh and say goodbye, goodbye. Glad to go, I cannot tell a lie. I flit, I float, I fleetly flee, I fly. And here's the cutest little one. Oh, she's so cute. The sun has gone to bed, and so must I. So long, farewell, Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye, 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 goodbye. No, one more. Goodbye. No, it's hello. Welcome to Bella's Bargains. My name is Amy. Okay. There was some really bad Broadway for you, but it was so much fun. Cuckoo. You guys will be singing that all day. So long, farewell. Okay. Welcome, you guys. It is Totally Easy Tuesday. Thank you, Marcus, for your input on that. Good job. He's a little cuckoo, so it fit perfectly. All right, you guys. First of all, welcome to my channel. Hello, besties. How are you? If you're new to my channel, stick around long enough. I think you might have a good time. We have so much fun on this channel. And I love Broadway, so I haven't done much of it on this channel, but I do like it, and that's one of my favorites. I think I sang Edelweiss once before. Probably my favorite song from that musical. Rodgers and Hammerstein. Can't go wrong with them. All right, let me tell you just a few things. If you're new to my channel, this is a Dollar Tree channel. Dollar Tree, and only Dollar Tree. And why? Because everything at the Dollar Tree is $1, people. $1. I can only say this one more time because in a couple of days I'm going shopping with Amy from Bargains Mama. If you don't watch her channel, you should. And we're going to go to a Dollar Tree Plus for my first time ever. I mean, that's the plan. So we'll see. It should work out. Anyway, I am here today to do Totally Easy Tuesday, which is crafting for the non-crafter. They're so easy, anybody can do them. I love to say that Dollar Tree gives us great bones, and then we just upscale them. We can make them amazing, which is what I've done for you today. I'm going to go over those in just a second, but let me just tell you a couple things about this channel. First of all, I do 4 uploads a week currently. And I do a weekly giveaway. So on Tuesdays, which you've landed on, it's Totally Easy Tuesday. I do easy crafts. Even the non-crafter can do them. On Wednesdays, I do themed Thursdays, which there's a theme. On Thursday, it's scarecrows, by the way. On Friday, I do Foodie Fridays, which is Dollar Tree food reviews. Always fun. And Saturdays is shopping hauls. Holla for your dollar haul. Holla for your dollar haul. I love shopping Saturdays. All right. And sometimes Effingham, my cow, yes, I am referring to Hugh, will make an appearance on this channel. Mostly I just talk to him because he's literally right there. If you watch the opening, you can see where Effingham is, and he's always staring at me. And I don't think it's in a good way. Okay, Effingham. Anyway, so let's see. I do a weekly giveaway. If you watch Tuesday and Thursday, which are my crafting days, all you have to do is be a subscriber, give me a thumbs up, make a comment, and then you're entered into a drawing to win a $20 gift card. Also, I do a monthly challenge with my subscribers. And all that is I give you guys something to create. You share it with me via my Facebook, through Messenger, and my Facebook page is linked down below in the description box. And then I do a video showing all of the things that you beautiful people have, all my besties have created. So this month's theme is candy corn. I don't care what you make. You can make anything candy corn, but I do ask that all your supplies come from the Dollar Tree, and that's for one of my besties, Rita, who wanted me to do some candy corn stuff. I didn't have anything candy corn, so I thought, I don't know, you guys can help her too. She's one of your besties also. All right, what else? I don't think I have anything else to tell you today. Oh, yes, I do. So Christy from, oh my gosh, I'm going to get the name of her channel wrong, and I don't want to do this. She changed the name of her channel because her other name was getting, you couldn't find her channel because there was too many. Hold on, I'm looking really quickly. I just want to make sure I say it right. Anyway, Christy's really from, come on, Christy, where are you? I know you made a comment on this thing so I can find it really fast, but of course I can't because that would be too easy. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. Hold on. Anyway, Christy did a video and she made a sign for me that's me going off on my videos. Christy made a sign for me because I hit my 1,000 subscribers and it's the cutest thing in the whole wide world. So I am going to include it in this video. And she's country something. Come on, where is it? That's going to irritate me to no end because I can't find it right this minute. I was so unprepared. Hold. That was a long way around the block. I've said that before. Anyway, I'm so sorry, Christy. It's Crafty Country, and I love Christy. She's so sweet, and she made me the most amazing sign, and her video is linked down below. She's sending me the sign. I don't have it yet, but she made a video of making me the sign. It's absolutely adorable. I'm in love. You guys, please support Christy and her channel. She's fun, and she's so sweet, and she's very talented. So I'm going to link that video down below, and then please subscribe and start watching her. I have 2 other channels that I really watch. One is Bargain Mama and one is Crafty Country. So I love both these ladies. I think they're very sweet, and I like the little community that we have as creators. All right, that being said, how about we dive right into what I've made for you today? All right, somebody, I don't have my notebook with me, but somebody said, hey, you didn't make your crepe paper pumpkin. Well, I did. I made it this week for you. I love this. I started this when I did the apple challenge like a month or so ago, and I did an apple challenge, and I made an apple, it's up there behind me, out of a roll of red crepe paper. And so I did the same thing with a roll of orange crepe paper. I made a pumpkin. This is so easy, but come on, you guys, that's so cute. Isn't it cute? So simple. So I want to explain to you guys something, that this is a roll of crepe paper, but I have covered it in Mod Podge. And the reason that you want to cover it in Mod Podge is it makes it solid, so that the paper doesn't unroll or buckle. This is now solid, right? But it was so simple because I just used the jute twine to form it how I wanted. I stuck some scissors in the top so I could get one of the building blocks in there that of course I colored with the furniture marker. And then I just stole a couple of leaves off of a pick to put on there. It's so cute, it's so simple. And I mean, you could make these and give them away because you could write a message. After you've Mod Podged it, you can literally write a message on this. So cute. You could date it. You could do all kinds of things. Anyway, it's just super cute. I hope you guys like this. I wish I could remember who said you were going to do your crepe. I'm sorry. Well, here it is. I didn't bring my notebook today. I'm kind of rushing. I'm going out to buy my new washer and dryer as soon as I'm done with this. Anyway, and there's only 25 days till the wedding. But we did go through all the wedding stuff. Actually, if I remember, I will include it at the end of this video. I'll include a video of the pile of wedding decorations that are out there that are all sorted now. So I'm super excited about it. It was fun. sorting through it all because I've been collecting it for like over a year. I'm getting married November 13th if you're new to the channel, just FYI, and it's a pirate themed wedding. It's going to be super cool. All right, so I made this guy. I love it. And again, this is so easy, but I want you guys to look at crepe paper as something different. So another one that I'm probably going to do is make a snowman out of 3 rolls of white crepe paper. It's just one of the things that I did it with the apple, and now it's kind of a thing. I mean, there's so many things because you get these vibrant colors in the crepe paper. It's $1. And what I love about crepe paper too is that it's substantial. So this sits on a shelf all by itself, super cute, super easy. And you could make a bunch of them if you wanted. And it does not take a whole lot of Mod Podge. I got to tell you guys that right now. So that was the first one. And then the second one I did was these little numbers. Now they had 2 colors, okay? Or all I found was 2 colors. These are the ceramic pumpkins. They had the white and they had, I got this one backwards. And they had the orange. Okay, let me turn around. But they also had these. What I did was I made this a little set. So they had these 2 pumpkins, which, by the way, I wanted to show you guys this as soon as I find uno momento. I forgot to have it here. Okay, so these have a hole in the bottom of them, and you can put them on top of a tea light like that. Look at that. And all you'd have to do is put a little Spanish moss around it, or I use the coconut, this stuff. I use this stuff all the time. Like I tear it apart. It's a liner. It's a, you know, a plant liner, but I use it all the time as like a filler. So you could take the coconut stuff and put it around the base of this and put your pumpkin down with a tea light underneath it. How cute is that? Anyway, but they had a white one and they had an orange one. So what I did was I paired them opposite. So my little vignette is a white pumpkin and an orange one. Notice their ribbons match. Notice I hot glued the lid on the side of the pumpkin, and this is 1 pick in there. 1 pick. So I just picked a pick that had the creams, more of the cream colors, so that it would offset this nicely. So I want you guys to notice the color choice, which is what I'm going to be teaching you guys about. Moving along here. And also, so I chose a ribbon that had the orange on it, so that we were gonna match the color of the pumpkin. Does that make sense? I love these, and with the tea light under them, I think they're so cool. I wish the tea light fit in there perfectly. It doesn't. I'm trying to pick this up with the tea light in it. Easier said than done. But look at that. How cute is that? $1, $2, $3 for the pick. Forget the cost of the ribbon. I mean, because you could use anything for the ribbon. And the tea light is 50 cents because you usually get them in packs of 2. All right? So cute and so cheap. And this is just, so I want to also point out on this one, just FYI, I turned the acorn upside down because when it was the other way, the way it came on the pick, it looked like something else. It wasn't pretty. I was like, why'd they put it on like that? Because if you look at the video, I'm like, well, you can't see me looking at it, but I'm like, what? No, this just looks wrong. It looks so wrong. So I turned it the other way, and now I think it looks okay. Anyway, I love this, and I loved going the opposite colors. All right, so then I took the other 2. I took the white ceramic, and I paired it with the orange ceramic, right? Also, tea light in it. Looks super cute. And I did this one using raffia on the bow as opposed to a ribbon, just to give you guys like another option. And I just glued these lids on the side. I love this. I think it's super cute. And notice the color choice on this one. So the difference is I chose really bright, vibrant orange. This matches it well. And the other one, I chose sort of the more muted, like lighter colors, because the pumpkin here is so bright and this one's so white. So you could really pop some color on this one, and this one looks great with the muted. So I made 2 little vignettes out of their little sets using the opposite. You could obviously use the white with the white if you wanted to. I wanted to flip them up. So super easy, super easy. I throw a pool noodle in the bottom. Pool noodles are the best thing to use when you're putting picks in. And just FYI, the hacksaw from Dollar Tree goes through this so easy. It's so easy to cut a pool noodle with the hacksaw. And they just work great. You hot glue them down to the bottom. They work great. They don't move. The one thing about foam, first of all, I get way more stuff to put in a vase to use as a holder with the pool noodle than I do with the floral foam. And the floral foam, once you go in it, if you pull it out of that same hole, it doesn't go back in. So the pool noodle is great because it goes back to its form. So they work really well. That's my tip of the day. And then the last thing I made was this little set. So I bought these in initials that I could give to family members. So one daughter, her last name begins with a W. The other daughter, her last name begins with an E. The other one, I didn't find her initial, but that's okay. I made these. So I'm going to show you. I want to tell you a couple things about this. First of all, let's look at it this way. This is what it looked like, and this is what it looks like now. Do you see what a vast difference just a little bit of something did? Two things. The white, I used the glass marker and filled in that white a little bit better because the D's okay, but on some of them, they just missed part. Like, okay, so look at that R. See how it's kind of sloppy? They missed parts of it. So I filled them in so that was clearer. On this one, I used the white and the green that are the glass markers and just sort of did some shading with a little bit of a dark marker there. And then I did it on the stem because see, their stem comes brown. So I was trying to tie it all together with what I was doing here. I added this ribbon because it's got that sort of green in it, and it added some sparkle on the ribbon as opposed to their boring burlap ribbon that just fades into the pumpkin here. Also, I took brown and I added some shading in the crevices there. What a vast difference, right? Huge. So easy. So easy. And then I did it with the orange ones. What a difference, right, you guys? I mean, incredible difference. So easy and such a difference. And this one I used that white to color in that E. It's much better. And this is so easy. And I also added the brown into the crevices on this one because it just makes it a little sharper. I love these. I'm so happy to be giving them away to my daughters. I'll send them off to them for Thanksgiving as just a little, a little treasure for their home. And this is easy. So easy. I have a couple more to do for myself, but I left them so I could show you what they look like undone. So one more time. Boop. So huge. The difference is so huge. And then this. And on this one, you'll notice, I want to point out this too. This is a lighter color. So I didn't go as dark on the leaves as I did on this. The orange could stand it, right? I mean, you can pop that dark next to the orange. On this tannish one, it would have been overbearing. So always think about that. Think about what color scheme are you in? Where on the shadow range are you? Is it a lighter color or a darker color or more vibrant color? Because that should really have a lot to do with what you're choosing. I used the same ribbon on both. So this one, again, because it had some of that green, but also because the burlap tied in so well. And this one because we had the more vibrant colors in the leaves. They worked on both of them. I think these are so cool. Anyway, those are the crafts, you guys. So I hope you like those. I only did 3. That's my new rule, is to try just to do 3 crafts every day so I can get them done and not spend my whole life crafting. I have a lot of fun with the fall. I'm loving these colors, so thank you guys so much. All right, so now I'm going to say have a great day, great week, a great life. And I'm going to tell you from your singing crafty crafter, happy hunting at your local Dollar Tree. Enjoy this video of how I made them. I hope you enjoy them. Please let me know at the end which one is your favorite. If you're here still right now, give me a pumpkin or a musical note for Sound of Music. So long, farewell, Avidas, and goodbye. Not goodbye yet. You need to watch the video. And at the end, I'm going to pop in just a little quick video of all the wedding stuff, the massive mound of wedding decorations. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you back here for Theme Thursday. Scarecrows are coming your way. Bye. Okay, so I have all of these pumpkins that have, initials on them. Sorry. So this is for one daughter, their last name. This is for another daughter, for their last name. And then I couldn't find one daughter's, but well, that's kind of how it goes. And then our last name starts with R. So I'm gonna make us, for us here, I'm gonna make us a, I'm sorry, a, I can't think. Oh, a tan set and an orange set to put around. All right, so what I'm gonna do is bring these up a notch, and I have some floral wire, and I'm gonna take the bows off, and I'm gonna get my, there we go. I'm gonna get my markers out too and do a little bit of coloring on these and add some leaves and maybe a little bit of the garland stuff here and a different bow, probably like a different, just like a little ribbon on it. I like this for the tan ones, and then I like the this one for the orange ones. Anyway, so we're just gonna bring them up a notch. Should be fairly easy. These are the glass markers, and that one's, it's green and it comes out on this white, almost like a really light green. And then I took a Jot permanent marker, which is a green there, and I'm just sort of outlining, and that's to give it some depth. And then took more green. I'm just playing with shading on it, and then added some white back into it just to give it some, again, some depth. And then, like I said, they painted these so lousy, so just going in there and trying to fill them in a little bit better with the white. And it made a huge difference. And some of them obviously were worse than others, but it really did, the E looked so much better after painting it in some more. So I would definitely suggest that. And you could use paint and a paintbrush. Then I glued wire onto some of these leaves. You know what, though? These leaves just didn't, they were hard to, I don't know, they were too big. I got the smallest ones out of the package, but they were still too big. And then I just took some of our wire there, ribbon, and I cut wire to twist around it, because you could, obviously, you can use, jute twine, which I do a lot of times, but sometimes it's nice to use wire because then you don't have any jute showing, because the wire is so small you can pretty much hide, what you're doing with it. Anyway, so I take off those leaves. I just couldn't do it. They weren't they were too big. And put my bow back on, and then I just started fumbling around with stuff trying to figure out what I was going to use on there. And eventually I did get that garland and added that. And I was looking at it, I thought that the green was too light, so I went in and added some more of the permanent green, and then a little bit of the permanent brown, and then highlighted those crevices. And I liked that better. So in the end, you can see I didn't put leaves on them. It just didn't work on these pumpkins for some reason. And then now I'm just going to repeat the same process with this tan pumpkin. Obviously, I didn't go as dark on the leaves on this one, but this is all personal preference, as I told you in the beginning, the intro to this video, because one is a more vibrant color and one is more subdued. I went darker with the vibrant one and lighter with this tan one. I think that's good, but you can do it however you want. Now I learned, I wasn't even going to try and put leaves on this one, and then I colored the stem to match what I'd done with the leaves on this, and added some brown on the top of that too. See what a difference that makes? And then just put our little twisty stuff on. What do they call this? Beaded garland? I don't know what they call this. It's a garland of some sort. I'm twisting it so it makes it like curlicue, like you would find on the top of a pumpkin stem. I went to add the orange, and I decided I actually really liked the one with the leaves better. So I put that on and finished these up. It's so easy, and it is a huge difference, a huge upscale with those. right, this is a orange piece of crepe paper, and I have one tumbling block, some twine, and I think I'm gonna use some maple leaves or something too. Not sure which leaves I'll use to do this. Anyway, I'm gonna make a pumpkin. Oh, I forgot my Mod Podge. So I'm gonna Mod Podge it after I put the string on. And we're gonna make this a pumpkin. First, remove packaging. These are kind of cool. There's endless possibility with these rolls of crepe paper because they're moldable. All I'm doing is squishing it down and adding some jute twine around it. So I just went straight down the middle, right, and then knotted and pulled pretty hard to get it to stay sort of that squashed, like a pumpkin shape. And wasn't after perfection because pumpkins are not perfect. Remember that. Pumpkins are not perfect. And then just went around it 2 more times to get my crevices on my pumpkin. Tried to go again. It didn't look right. Like, see, it just looked too much. Like, it almost looked like a seashell, which is another thing you could make with these, a seashell shape. So I just stuck with the 2 more times. So three wraparounds on the crepe paper. You can see that. That's pretty obvious. While I'm doing this, you guys need to know I'm putting pressure down to keep that squashed down because I want it to keep that shape. And then really held tight to that jute and knotted it so that it would stay that shape. Now I'm going to color my tumbling block with a furniture marker, of course. And this is the hardest part of the project, is to cut a hole in this to get your stumbling block into. And all I did was take my scissors and I just sort of stabbed into that roll, trying to get not scissors, I'm sorry, took my X-Acto knife to get it started. And just trying to stab in a hole just big enough so I can get the stumbling block in there. And I didn't want to cut my jute, so I'm off to the side of that, as you can see. And knowing I was going to lean my tumbling block towards the center. Okay, but this is just, you could use something else to put a stem on it. You could pull a stem off of one of the other pumpkins that they sell. Anyway, this worked. I just pushed it in there with some glue and then topped it off with a tiny bit of glue on the top just to hold it into place. And then added my leaves, which I didn't show, but I just glued a couple leaves on there and then Mod Podged all over it, let it dry, and voila! We have a pumpkin from a roll of crepe paper. This is going to be totally easy. So these are these pretty pumpkins that they sell, and there's glass, ceramic, and what do they say there? They just say they're decor. They're decor. So I'm going to put some pool noodle in the bottom and then put a fall pick inside of them to make a cute little thing. But then I'm going to tie in this with a little ribbon. So I have some different fall ribbons to choose from. And I'm not sure which one I'll use on which. I think I might use this one on the off-white and orange, and maybe this one on the white and that. I have a little truck one too, but I don't feel like that's it really. I also thought about using raffia. Anyway, and I might do the raffia because this has the wire on it. They've wired the little leaf on here, which is really cute. But raffia might just fit the atmosphere a little bit better. Okay, yep, I'm gonna get raffia. I've talked myself into it. This is so easy, but they'll look really cute when they're done. cutting my pool noodle using that hacksaw. It's so easy, gluing it down and taking my picks. So when you have these picks, I folded them way down, basically to the base of where they join them together so that I could get it low enough because I wanted it low in that dish. I could have cut them all off of the pick, but it was easier just to keep it all together and just to bend that base in. Then I did get this green raffia and made a bow with that. I don't use a lot of raffia, and I thought this was a good time to try it, use it, and show you guys something with a raffia bow. I did add in some of the coconut fiber stuff there for filler underneath the pick, and then hot glued on that lid, which was fairly easy. These do hot glue together well. And then made a raffia bow for my complementary pumpkin here, the orange one with the white. And that's pretty much it. I did do a little curly on those wires that they already have on the pumpkins. And then added one pumpkin stick in there. I forgot that I'd added that because I just felt like it needed another little pop of orange. So this is the one where this acorn I think looks weird. Like it doesn't look like an acorn. And so in the end I turned the acorn over and put the brown side on the outside. And then I thought that looked better. Added my coconut shred stuff here. And this time I used the pumpkin ribbon and made a little ribbon for it. I tied it with jute on this one. Glued it right to the base up, not to the base. I didn't glue it to the base. I glued it to, I think, a stem inside there. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I glued the bow on there. And then added a bow to my complementary, what is it? The pumpkin that complements that pumpkin. And then, see the pumpkin sticks there? I added, I think I added 2 in. I'm not sure. We're going to see right now. Because it just added, yeah, I did add 2. It just added a little bit more on the front of those, and I liked that. I hope you guys like these. So simple, very pretty. All right, guys, this is the mound of wedding stuff. We're in my back porch. I'll show you that in just a minute here. Look, those, we're going to buy the paint tonight to make those cannonballs. This is all the stuff for the pirate boat. Oh, do you like my tennies? Aren't they cute? And then there's the big barrels for the marmy drink, which is our signature drink for the wedding. There's so much stuff in here. This bin is full of Day of the Dead skulls. And I don't know, there's like all the stuff in there. Everything is in here, like all the stuff. There's all this pirate stuff. Oh my gosh, and even candelabras, because of course we need to have those. And we have skulls on sticks. Oh, there's so much stuff. Okay, so this is the wedding mound of decorations out here. It's like huge. It's just like, yeah. Can you guys see it? Okay, now I'm going to show you my backyard. I mean, I know you guys have asked before. I've just never done it. So this is our back patio, and there's the pool. There's some solar lights we're putting out, and this is where the wedding's gonna happen. So now you've seen it. It's kind of a mess because we have all this stuff out here. But see, we have like this outside living area. That's Jerome, by the way. See, I have lots of things with names. There's Effingham. This is Jerome, and Jerome was named because when we went to Jerome in Arizona, we bought this. So we buy things every place we go, and we name them for the place we went to. All right, so once again, here's the wedding decoration mount. Look at the pirate trunk. Okay. Anyway, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a whole bunch of fun, and we're gonna get married, like right here, right at the top of those stairs. All right, guys. That's it. Wedding stuff. Signing off.